This is the story about how becoming a mom
changes you as a woman.
When I look into my child's face, their first love, their embrace, I forget myself and I'm floating in space.
Tell the truth. That's what we teach our kids from day one. But what do you do when the truth is going to hurt someone's feelings?
Right. You're absolutely right.
What do you do when the truth is going to destroy a child's fantasy? Sometimes full disclosure can be complicated.
You know, you want to keep them, like, at least when they're young, like, naive and innocent and happy. And
I say if you eat another bite of that, your teeth are going to fall out in the middle of the night.
I tell them the truth, and if I need to lie to them, I don't answer them.
Today we're talking to Dr. Susan Donner, psychiatrist and mom, as we discuss, do you always tell your kids the truth? So the other day we went to some friend's house for dinner. The woman had spent all day cooking. And my little daughter, Soraya, was like, oh my God, this is awful. I just said to the lady, oh, I'm sure she's not hungry. So when we get into the car, I go, Soraya, why would you say the food is awful? And she goes to me, but it was, Mommy. I said, but, just say you're not hungry. But I was hungry, Mommy. And she goes, but you tell me not to lie.
How old is Soraya?
6.
Exactly. And where Soraya is now, in terms of her moral development, is really learning the rules.
Because as we start from day one saying, tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth.
But what you're introducing is a second rule, which is in conflict with the first one. And the second one is we don't really want to hurt our friends' feelings.
Hello? Hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be able to meet you for lunch today. The kids are really, really sick. Can I just call you next week? Would that be all right? Bye.
Mommy, we're not sick.
I actually think that kind of stuff, personally, I think is detrimental to a child. I think that hearing white lies
detrimental. My God, it's like my kid's going to be like, yikes, I'm scared. Help us.
Yeah, well, exactly. there's actually room in between.
Okay.
Which is, it was actually a really good opportunity to say to her, you know what, you're right. I didn't tell the truth, and I probably should have.
I shouldn't have said that, but I did it because I didn't want to hurt their feelings.
Anyway, not sick.
No, you're not sick. You know what? You're totally right. Next time I'll definitely tell the truth.
Tooth Fairy, Santa, those are okay. I mean, we can keep those myths alive, right?
Myths, the fantasies.
Exactly. When they start to get older and they start to question you and they realize Santa may not be there, then you have more sophisticated conversations of, isn't it nice to have these fantasies? And it is hard to grow up.
So what about eyes in the back of my head?
Well, I mean, it's complicated because, physiologically, you don't have eyes in the back of your head. But at the same time, you have really good mommy instinct.
Right. And she has magic powers.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it messes me up a little because Cooper can't find something. And, of course, I'm the mom. I know where everything is. So I find it, and I tuck it under my shirt, and I say some big magic hocus-pocus spell, and he's looking at me, and abracadabra, it appears. He actually gets upset when I can't use my magic powers. So are
these kids going to be really disappointed?
Our kids going to be in your chair, Dr. Susan, is what I want to know.
No, but part of it is managing the fact that there's this fantasy that you have magic with the reality that you can't always make things go perfectly. Mm-hmm. And that's a really important lesson.
So Lila says, Mommy, if you smoke, will you die? I thought, well, I want to tell my kid yes. I don't want them to smoke.
How old is Lila?
5.
Yeah, she doesn't understand statistics yet. She doesn't understand probability. She doesn't need to know that at this point.
What if they ask me, when they get a little older, and they say, Mommy, have you ever smoked? Because, of course, I haven't.
You have a 15-year-old who is looking for any kind of sign of permission to start to experiment. You may choose to actually play a more conservative role at that period in time.
So withhold the information.
I should not tell them when I was doing it 15?
Yeah.
I'm sure you were the perfect girl, weren't you?
Don't you dare tell what you were doing.
The more we can tell the truth, the more important it is. And the more we can teach our children to tell the truth, the more important it is.
Absolutely, but with the caveat that you have a more important job, which is actually to be a good parent filter.
Say we get asked a question, do we have to answer immediately? Or can I take some time? Do I look kind of silly if I say, I'm not quite sure about that. Let me think about it.
I think it's actually really important to do that.
Because I think we want to answer because we think we're the expert. You know, at least I do. Like, my child's coming to me. I'm supposed to know.
You think you're the expert?
I think I know all.
The Tooth Fairy, Santa, the size of Aunt Susie's rear end. Sometimes the truth will not set us free.
I don't know.
Being honest with your kids is best, but depending on their age, filtering information just a bit may be okay. Remember, we're all in this together.
We want to know what's going on in your mom life.
So come visit our community at jenandbarb.com. This episode is brought to you by Capri Sun Sunrise. Cooper. Cooper, you gotta put on your socks. No, Cooper, don't go in there.
You can go in there in a second once you have your socks on. Here. First foot.